Hard West 2, a tactical western turn-based RPG where you will follow the journey of a group of gunslingers in a supernatural North America. It is currently in an open beta, which enables you to test out the first roughly 2 hours of gameplay, and I did exactly that. So let us settle up and ride into the sunset to see if Hard West 2 is for you. We immediately start off in a raid on a train, being introduced to Jim Carter and his gang of skilled cowboys. I'm a bit disappointed that his last name isn't Tonic, but anyway, it turns out this is a ghost train driven by the devil himself, who attempts to take the souls in a rigged poker game. Losing the game, the gang gets cursed, thrown off the train, split up, and finding themselves lost in the snow-filled New Mexico in the summer. Well, my bet is on global warming. After realizing the outcome of the devil's doing,
you're casting no shadow.
You'll be tasked to fulfill the gang's wish for vengeance by hunting down Lucifer. Right after the introduction scene of the game, you will start to freely roam around searching for your allies, and in doing so, finding them as well as new ones, who you can equip with weapons, trinkets, adjust their stats with cards, and with the correct combination of cards, unlock special abilities. Setting up camp lets you heal up your companions and talk to them about their history, views on the current circumstances, and more. These interactions, as well as during special situations, you can improve the relationship with Jin. The character, not the drink. Even though the voice acting in this game is amazing, the true highlight for me would be the combat. As mentioned, Hard West 2 combat is turn-based, but somehow it doesn't feel stale whatsoever. Your characters have a certain amount of action points to either bring themselves into a more favorable position to shoot your enemies point blank, or they can shoot from a position of defense. These defensive positions should be used wisely, since the enemy's attacks are not to be trifled with, especially since the health bars won't fill up after a victorious fight. Luckily, your gang consists of real gunslingers who can use the surroundings like signs, cans and other metallic objects to ricochet deadly bullets off of them. Even though the characters were unlucky to encounter the devil, the Goddess of Fortune looks over them during combat and will increase the chances of the more difficult shots. Last but not least, the special attacks need to be mentioned as well. Since your companions have been touched by the devil, they are able to perform supernatural acts, like switching position with an enemy for a better position to finish off your targets, or unleashing a barrage of bullets unstoppable even by the thickest walls. One especially noteworthy feature would be bravado. Every time one of your characters takes down an enemy, all their action points will be refunded, and they can perform another offensive or defensive routine. This way, even heavily outnumbered, you will be able to gain the upper hand. Hard West 2 combines turn-based combat with a free-roaming world in a brutal North American setting, with supernatural elements and a voice acting that greatly enhances the dark and gritty world. In some scenarios, the bravado feature was a bit too powerful and left my characters completely untouched of any enemy actions. But maybe that might change depending on the feedback the developer Ice Cold Games will receive during the open playtest phase, which lasts until the 5th of June. So if you liked what you saw, then I would say that Hard West 2 is definitely for you. So put this game on your wishlist on Steam so you don't miss the planned release later this year. Thanks for watching and goodbye.